Y'all know why I'm here. Y'all know why I'm here. Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson. And in today's video, man, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts, my reaction, my first reaction, initial reaction after the game that we just lost, man, 31-29 by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Hey, man, let's get it. All right, man. So, hopping into the game, first thing I want to say is congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. They came out, they did their thing, man, like for real on both sides of the ball. Prayers up to SMB and all the injured dudes that they had on their side of the ball, man. Hopefully they're all rested up. We didn't have too many injuries. We had Michael Gallup who got injured with an ankle. Hopefully it's nothing too major when we go against the the Los Angeles Chargers. Hopefully we definitely get Zach Martin back, and that's first off. I want to get off in the video. Congrats to the Buccaneers. They played an amazing game and they won. So I'm not going to take I'm not going to discredit them in any sort of way. So this was a really close game. It was 31-29, as you guys can see by the picture I'm showing you guys right here. They said we were going to get blown out. They said we were going to get blown out. So the first thing I want to go and talk about is the offensive side of the ball. I'm going to go into that, and then I'm going to go into the defense after this. And then we're going to get into one special player who cost us this game. And if you guys watch the game, you guys know who cost us this game. And I don't care about the last couple seconds of the game. I don't care about that. If that one person does his job right, we end the victorious. But let me go into it. So offensively, we did amazing. This is not the offense or the defense fault at all. The offense balled out and did their thing. Dak Prescott came out there. He balled. I don't really have the stats in front of me right now. This is just pure my pure reaction right now. Dak Prescott went off. Like I said in my previous video, and all the things that I said in the video were the things that I was afraid might happen, and the things that I said that Dallas should do to win this game. Dallas did exactly what I said part of the video when I said attack their secondary. Their secondary is the weakest link on their team. And sure enough, Dak Prescott went out there, attacked them, just straight up went out there, attacked the game, attacked their secondary. He had about 408 yards. It was a close game for the first through the fourth quarter. Came down to the final second, so there was nobody can come back on here and say it was garbage time yards, because it wasn't. You got to watch the game to know it was 408. It was a close game the entire way. Mark Cooper balled out. CeeDee Lamb balled out. The offensive line, for the most part, did their job, and there were some dumb, stupid penalties throughout the game, especially on the offense, man. So the offense did their job. And then the thing that is annoying me on this, Twitter, man, Twitter is a special lap sometimes, man. People were literally saying that Zeke is washed and Zeke is done. There's no proof. There's no evidence. Of course, you guys want to say the rush yard, the game, how it went down ever since his rookie year. Okay, cool. I'll give you that. But so has the offensive line since 2016 when he first came in. The offensive line has been deteriorating since then, and offensive linemen got injured. So, and yes, you need some form of an offensive line, at least an above average offensive line, to get any sort of production out of your running back. So they're saying, why aren't they running Zeke? They're completely neglecting Zeke. Well, how are you going to run against Vita Vea, Sue, JPP, Shaq Barrett, Devin White, and Levante David? I just haven't seen a running back at all, and I can't think of a running back who went and balled out against them and just ran crazy on them. I literally cannot think of one time. So, man, the offense did their thing, and Dak balled out, and he had an interview, and people were saying Dak looked like Dak looked like the same quarterback that he did when he left before the ankle injury. He looked exactly like how he was doing, and they're exactly right. His teammates were not lying. They were not capping to the media or anything. Dak Prescott is back, man. Dak Prescott is back. We get a healthy Dak. We get Zach Martin back. I'm telling you, and we fix on this run game, it's going to be an issue this year. We stay healthy, it's going to be an issue. So, man, that's all for the offense, man. The offense did their job. They played and then that one interception by Dak, it wasn't Dak's fault. Dak threw the ball across the middle, placed it perfectly to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb just went through his hands, man. It's just a simple mistake. This was another point I went out to. I didn't want the offense making mistakes like this. When Dak threw it on the rope, he threw it on the rope in the middle of the defense. Yes, it was in 3 defenders. Possibly could have got CeeDee hurt. Thank God he didn't, but CeeDee Lamb should have caught that ball, but that's what I was saying. I don't want Dak throwing perfect balls and he's hitting them in their hands, in their chest, and things like that, and they're out here dropping the balls. Minor mistakes like that. I believe that interception turned into a 3-point. So, like I said, hopefully they improve on the catching, things like that. So, offense did their thing. And I'm not worried about Zeke. He will be back and he will be determined this year. All right, man. Heading into the defense, man. The defense balled out. But another thing, like I said previously in my video yesterday, I did not want my secondary to let up big plays. And that's exactly what they did tonight. They let up big plays. You saw it before the half. Dak Prescott led our team, led Dallas, went out there. They scored, and it was 16-14. Tampa Bay gets back the ball. Antonio Brown burns Anthony Brown. Bro, Anthony Brown, it's not just this one game. If you watch Cowboy games before, everybody loves to attack Anthony Brown because Anthony Brown does not like to turn around. This man's been in the league for 6+ years. He came in the league the same time Jalen, Dak, Zeke, all the young boys that came, Malik Collins, when all of them came out, he came out with them as well. This man's almost 30 years old, and he still doesn't know how to turn the F around. Bro, turn around. He was getting burnt by Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's Antonio Brown. I'm not downplaying Antonio Brown. I know who Antonio Brown is, man. I ain't forget what he was back then in Pittsburgh. I ain't not gonna forget about that. But bro, Antonio Brown, like I said in the video before, in my last video, I am referencing it because this is something typical I know of my team. And I already said this was like the Clay, Steph, Dre type of Warriors moment where you collect that much talent around them, somebody's going to pop off. And the eventual someone who popped off was Antonio Brown. Hey, man, so defense did their thing. They had 3 turnovers. I'm not going to count that. I'm not going to count that interception that Tom Brady threw before halftime. That's like a pop. That's like a that's nothing. That to me, that doesn't count for an interception because you're just going out there trying to make a play. It doesn't matter. You're tossing up in a bunch of defenders. It's more times than not, it's going to be batted down or interception. So I'm not going to count that. But the defense played well tonight. 3 turnovers. We caused a fumble. We had a tip interception passed off of Leonard Fournette. Bro, this defense, they exceeded my expectations, man. I really just thought that, the offense was going to have to carry them, which they did most of the time, but the defense were opportunistic like how I wanted them to be, and they were. Yes, of course, there was a couple things that the defense did messed up. That big play with Antonio Brown. They let Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin had a touchdown, man. Chris Godwin had a touchdown. He straight through the middle of our defense, bro. Somehow got past our free safety playing single high. That should never happen, but it happened. But DeMonte KZ, luckily that was a drop. He came out there, he forced the fumble on Chris Godwin. So this defense balled out, man. Michael Parsons, man, he's gonna be elite in this league. He's all over the field. He was super energetic out there, man. And obviously our best defensive player out there is DeMarcus Lawrence, man. Told you, them tackles were gonna have an issue blocking Gregory and DeMarcus, man. This defense has a lot to build off of. You played one of the best offenses in the entire league. Like it's these two are the top 2 offenses in the league, and then don't forget about Kansas City. So the best offenses went up toe to toe, man. And this was just an amazing game through and through, offense and defense to both sides of the ball, man. And we heading into the last part of the video. This might be a little rant. I don't really know where I'm going to take this, but man, let's get into it. So the reason why we lost this game, and I'm not going to point it to when it was about the last couple seconds, and Chris Godwin pushed off. Yeah, it was a push off, but it doesn't matter to me because in the final seconds of a football game, you need to make a play no matter what. But no matter if you gotta choke a man out to get him out the way for you to catch the ball, it does not matter. The last couple seconds of football is dire football. You need to go out there and make a play. So I'm not gonna really get mad at that. So it doesn't matter because if Greg Zuerlein, I repeat, if Greg Zuerlein makes the extra point, makes the field goal that was like 35 yards out, 31 yards out. and I'm not going to really get on the 60-yarder, even though he used to hit those back in the day. Crazy how to say back in the day when I was like 3 years ago, but this man can't even kick 30-something yarders, bro. If if it's up to me, there's 2 players who are getting cut off this team right now. If this was Jimmy Johnson, trust me, Greg Zuerlein is sitting there in Tampa right now. He's finding his way to get back home, and so is Anthony Brown. Those are the 2 people to me who are finding ways to get back home on their damn self on the way back home. That they're gonna have to figure it out how to get back home. I'll leave their ass right there in Raymond James Stadium. Leave their ass right there. They is not even. And even if they make it on the plane, don't give their ass nothing to eat. Just on the way back, nothing. Dead silence. I want to hear nothing from them. Greg Zuerlein, bro. I can't believe, bro. They gave him a grade delay. I understand. He had a back problem coming into this season. He had trouble kicking the ball and everything like that. But bro, you cannot let this shit happen, bro. Like, you make your field goals. That's this last drive we're looking at. Tampa has to score. Man. So, punting was all right. Special teams was all right, man, to me. Obviously, Bones Fossils, he's going to figure it out. But, bro, like, there was a couple times where we're punting the ball to Meekins, number 85 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's getting good kick returns and punt returns. It's like all this great field position they're getting because of the punter, Brian Anger, kicking him the ball. Then we're kicking it off, and then we're giving it to Meekins. He's getting yards, in Tampa. They're starting out the ball at the 35, 40-yard line every single time, putting Tom Brady in great position to score on this very young defense. I mean, I don't know why they would even do that, but damn great, bro. Like, I'm going to reiterate this, man. Greg Zuerlein needs his ass cut. He needs to be cut. Go out there, find another kicker who's hungry and determined. I don't care. Make a trade for Young Wei Koo. I do not care. Get this man off my team. Because if he's going to be the reason why games come down like this and we nervous and stuff like that, we got to depend on Greg Zuerlein. I'm surprised that bro even made the field goal at the last couple seconds of the game. I'm surprised he made that first to be about a point. Which just rejogged my memory again. I hate when Dallas does this. Dallas does this all the time, and it's not just this game. We do it to number 12 in the Green Bay uniform. Every time we play Aaron Rodgers, or anytime, like I said, you cannot give these great quarterbacks who's played in Super Bowls, championship games, everything. You cannot give these boys a minute plus in a timeout to go and drive on you. I blame that on coaching. I believe that I understand some of I blame some on the players or the offensive line. If you don't get a couple holding calls here and there, that last 18 seconds, the last couple seconds in that push off, that doesn't even count. It doesn't even matter because it was just so many things that Dallas should have done better. I understand they played great. Like I said, I'm not contradicting myself. They played great, but this is the thing that I hate with coaching. That comes down to the aspect of coaching is that why are you going to give Tom Brady a minute and 20 left with a timeout to drive on your young, inexperienced defense? You do not do that. You never do that. We do it all the time with Green. I don't understand. Mike McCarthy should have been the main master. He's good. He's been in that situation like a billion times. Dallas done that all the time. You leave these great quarterbacks with too much time in a timeout. Then they go out there and they score with like 3 seconds left, and then we have to go over here and try to do a Miami Dolphins 2007-8 where you gotta do Ricky Williams out Wildcat formation. Like, come on, man. So after my little rant, man, that's about it. This was a great game. I'm not mad at all. This was really great to bring into LA. LA is another young, inexperienced team. Basically on the both sides of the ball. I mean, they have veterans like Derwin, Joey, No, I'm bad. They don't got Casey no more. But you got Mike Williams. So, you got Jared Cook. They have some vets over there. But I really believe we're going to take the cake next week against the LA Chargers. I'm going to give you guys my preview next week when we go ahead and we play them boys on Sunday. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday after that. I'm great outlook of the season. To me, you play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers close. The closest they've been played with since almost the NFC Championship back in January. This is the closest game they've been in for a while, man. And they have experience pulling out against close games. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Hopefully that wasn't too much long of a rant. But thank you guys for watching the video, man. Have a nice day. Bye.